Hello everyone, this is a video to give you a solo guide for the latest master mission on the Division 2, the United Ironworks General Anderson mission. I just thought I'd do a quick intro for this one. We recorded the video live, so it's like a live gameplay, no edits. You can see the full run. I talk you through the run. There's a few things that I missed. I get throughout the video. I wanted to make clear at the start. When I show you the build that I use, I don't discuss modifiers because they're not really that important. I would definitely have them on, but I don't have my companion on at any point, so I leave that slot empty. So I have all the passive modifiers and the companion off. I just have it on for the bonuses, so I am getting the double bonuses what they give you for having the modifiers on. I think you could do this without modifiers though. I don't think they're important, and that's about it really. There's a couple of builds to talk about throughout this and very informative, I hope. And if you think this has been helpful, as always, do hit that like button, comment down below as well, give some suggestions. This is my way of doing it. I'm sure there's plenty more. I hope you enjoyed this solo guide, and yeah, I'll leave you with it. Thank you for watching. We're recording a live guide. We've just been doing solo United Ironworks, General Anderson on Master, and we can get it done quite easy solo. So this guide's going to show you the builds and how I do it in a no edited, I hope, gameplay to help you guys if you're looking to solo this. Now, the build we're going to be using for most of this mission, I'm going to take my webcam off while I go over the build. This is right up to the boss. We're going to be using this build. It's 72% protection from elites. There's lots of blue cores there. It's going to have a 6 skill tier Crusader shield. So make sure that's on. You'll be switching skills out a little bit when we get to the boss fight. We'll explain when we get there, but just throw this on. Use any AR that you want to use. I use the St. Elmo's, but whatever, AR is going to work. Survivalist specialization, we're using that so we can have the protection from elites, but also later on we can use it on the boss as well to try and crack him quicker. And then, yeah, the key part of this build is the Memento backpack. You're going to want to have this. You should know what it does. We're going to have the chill out mask. Now, if you don't have the chill out mask, it's not an issue. The reason I'm going for the chill out mask is because of 2 mod slots. So if you don't have the chill out mask, just go Gilligard and just have the 1 mod and just make sure, I don't know, armor regen and crit damage is on it. Crit damage is probably the most important thing there. So crit damage, 2 PFE mods if you do have the chill out mask. If you don't worry about it. Just throw the 1 mod on. Palisade chest piece I'm using. I've got crit chance, crit damage, and obliterate on that with a PFE mod. These PFE mods are very important. It's got the armor roll there as well, so both armor. 511 death grips I go with for the 10% armor on kill. With the Palisade, it's giving me 20% armor on kill. Again, not essential if you don't have the death grips. If you don't have them, maybe go 2-piece Gila. You could also go 2-piece Palisade. They both give health. Or you could go Xena Getica, I think it is. That gives you some more armor, so you can throw that in there. Or even Bellstone for armor regen. Lots of different gloves that will work here. But if you have the death grips, then these work great for the armor on kill. Roll crit damage there with armor. Like in theory, you could even go improvised gloves as well if you want an extra mod slot. You could do that as well. Loads of options, but I go that. And then 2 improvised are the final pieces. I got an improvised holster. Weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage with protection from elites. That's why we're using improvised. And improvised knee pads, armor, crit chance, crit damage mod. Reason I'm going crit damage mod there is because I've got the extra mod there on the chill out. I'm at 72% PFE, so another PFE will probably take me to the cap of 80 or over. I don't feel like I need it. I've just gone crit damage. Another PFE mod there though, absolutely fine. Don't have the chill out mask. I'd definitely put a PFE mod there instead of crit damage. We go Crusader shield, which is 6 skill tier. Revive Hive just in case. You never know. You're going to do this flawless up the boss, so no, absolutely, I think. It's very, very comfortable build. And I'm going to show it now. We're going to go through the mission. And we'll use this all the way up to Sniper Alley. We'll make some changes on Sniper Alley, which I'll talk about. And then we make some changes on the final boss. So solo, master, get my live cam back on. And we're going to go for it. It's a very comfortable build. I'll kind of talk you through as I go what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. I'm taking my time. I'm not going for speedrun or anything. You take your time for the most part. There are some timed areas of this mission, though. I haven't got a restock. We're a little bit low on ammo, so we'll go and hit a restock just before we get cracking. And this area is very easy. Get your shield out and kill stuff. Nothing special about this whatsoever. Watch the gun. But you're going to notice with all the PFE... how invincible we are when we've got our shield out. The shield lasts ages because of the 72. I didn't show you the stats. I'll show you them quickly in a moment. But 72% PFE. And then I think the crit chance is up there. I think it's like 30 or 40% crit chance. And crit damage is up there as well. We'll get this encounter done. I'll quickly show the stats because I forgot about that. And you're gonna wanna see them. Spawn over here. People have been asking about him and killing him. Can you do that with this build to get the hunter to spawn? No, you can't. Not gonna. At the minute, the only way I know how to get the hunter to spawn is with turmoil and killing him that way. So do that separate if that's something you want to do. Meant to be quite easier solo than in a group to do that. But you're not going to be able to kill Gunner in that window with this build. Even without the shield, you have quite a ton of survivability. You know, you can go quicker than I am. I'm just trying to show you how cozy it can be. This is with reanimated off as well. It's key. What I'm trying to do, like, there's got to be loads of ways to solo this mission. But I'm trying to do a way in which you don't need any raid weapons or anything like that. You don't need anything that's too exclusive. I know I used the chill out mask, but it's not really needed. Yeah. Anybody should be able to farm a build to do this, very similar to what I'm using, quite easily. So reanimated is off as well, because we're not always going to have reanimated on ours. So if you're doing this right now, at the time this goes out, I think reanimated's over anyway. I think it's gone. So I couldn't even turn it on if I wanted to. Okay, I left that then. I normally stand in here and kill everything from here. We've got to charge this up. Good time to show you the stats. So you can see the 72% PFE. And you can see crit chance is 43, crit damage is 132. It's like the most important stats there. Memento's buffing everything, obviously, as well. When you're picking up the new memento trophies, you're getting more damage, you're getting bonus armor, you're getting armor regen. Getting skill efficiency, I believe, as well. You get some benefits to your shield. This area is that easy. I would, as in terms of enemy prioritization, anything that's hitting you hard. So this sniper that's doing my head in the back left corner here, get him gone. The machine gunners, they hit you quite hard. So you want to prioritize them if any of them are annoying you. But other than that, it's very, very, very easy. While we're doing this live, a lot of people were asking about low watch level, low expertise. I think you'll be fine. If you have low level, obviously higher watch level, higher expertise. I got a level 30 expertise almost on me. It's going to help, right? You want that as high as you can. But you'll be fine with low expertise and low level, apart from on the timed bits. So as we get to the first time bit in a few moments, I will show an alternative build if you are low expertise and low watch level. Because you might want a little bit more damage. But definitely invest as much into expertise on the gun as you can. It'd be silly not to. Especially if you go for it so low. This area can get a little bit tricky. I always use this back spot as my safety net. So if I feel like I'm getting surrounded, I will pull back here. And you can get the odd purple bar as well, I think. So I think we just had one in the last area. This is a PFE build. Purples are still going to annihilate you. So they're also priority. If you see any purple or red bars on the mission, I think it's only a few purples you get. You want to get them gone quick. But back here is a great place to take this part of the mission on. You can push forward. The build allows you to tank. Maybe shoot them out. I always hit them. Problem with tanking here too much is that you get the rear spawns. So that's why I kind of stay back here, just so I don't get sandwiched. You'd probably be fine with your shield out though. See how he's tearing me armor? That's why he's a priority. My shield out, he's fine. But if I've got my shield down and he's shooting at me, he will go through you quite quickly. So these guys, I try and get them gone as soon as I see them. That was a shotgun at that, wasn't it? There he is. Someone go around here. They did. I didn't discuss modifiers either. I'm doing a bad job at this. Modifiers. They're not really that important. I have modifiers on, as you can tell. I have my companion off, though. I take advantage of the double buff. So you see my companions off. So we're getting the double buffs here, which is good. So these passives don't matter. I have it on. You could probably turn modifiers off and be absolutely fine. I just have it on for the extra weapon damage, hazard protection, and whatever it gives you. Once you hit that valve, it can be a little bit tricky. So I'm noticing my shield's low now. Always have one eye on your shield. If your shield gets destroyed, I'd let it get destroyed over getting its regen back. It'll come back quicker. Or if you're safe, do just let it regen. But keep an eye on your shield. That's your safety net from everything, really. Once you got your shield out, you can pretty much tank anything. Even the final boss. Someone's behind us. And I think we're done in this section. Nope, another spot. Yeah, if I let them destroy my shield then, it would have been back at full health already, so... It's a good idea to let them destroy your shield when you know you're good. I tend to see my shield health low. I'll make sure I'm in their cover. I'll let them destroy it. And that cooldowns so much quicker than letting it regen. Spawn. So many spawns. We just got stuck. Kind of the position we don't want to be in. Stuck here while we've got our shield about to break, but we're fine. We're fine. I'm pushing a little bit now. You don't need to push like this. You are risking it when you're pushing like this. Let's go back a little bit. I think we got a machine gunner over there, was it? Yeah. Where is he? There he is. That should be it. We should be good on this area. Nice and easy. So this next area now is timed. So this is the area where if you are low expertise, you're low level on the watches, you're going to potentially struggle. I don't think as much as the second timed area later on, because this is very mechanic heavy, just get the mechanics done in time rather than kill everything. But killing things quicker would be benefit. So if you're struggling with this build on this area, try a blue striker instead. I'll show it you now. Because the blue striker is still going to have survivability. It's just going to be hitting so much harder. I'm not going to use this, but again, if you're struggling, this build at this point will be better, I'd say. You got 4-piece striker, memento backpack still the Elmos. I'd go gunner on that build, because gunner has armor on kill, mixed with the palisade chest, 20% armor on kill still the same chest piece with obliterate. All crit damage. The crits are lower on this. You got no PFE on this, but you hit, so you lose a lot of survivability, but you gain a lot of damage. Even though it's still 2 red cores, 5 blue, 6 skill tier crusader, you'll be doing a lot more damage, and that's going to help if you're lower expertise and lower watch level. That damage buff, it'll be harder for you, but probably better than this. I don't know. You'd have to let me know in the comments, because I've got, you know, I'm not low level, so I don't 100% know. But I'd probably go that if you're struggling with this one. But we don't struggle with this one. You'll see now we're absolutely fine. We're going to go in. Got to take our time with this, but be quick at the same time. That makes sense. If there's an enemy here, I'd have took the enemy out first, because there wasn't. We're just going to go straight up. What I like to do with the memento in this room is take out enemies and leave the trophies on the floor for when I need to run around. That's what I do. And when we hit that, we look for the yellow box. We can see it's on yellow. It's quicker to run up here to see where the yellow boxes are on the outside than it is to drop down. So I'll kind of look around there. Take out a couple of enemies, because we haven't took out any so far. One here. Let's get some memento trophies on the floor, but we're going to leave that there. We're not going to pick that up. We might need that later. I think, I'm not so sure on this bit as well, you might be able to just leave one enemy alive. I'm not sure if they keep on getting spawns in or not. I don't know. I just tend to just do it. I kill enemies and just do it. Just going to hit the blue. And I'll do the same again. Once I hit this blue, I'm going to look for the yellow up here first. And if I can't see it on the outside, I know it's on the inside. It's just quicker to check the outside from up here. It's at the entrance there, look, so we know where it is. If I check all the outside and I don't see it, I know it's on the inside, so I'll run down and I'll run around. And that's kind of when you want your memento trophies, when you're running around looking for the yellow box. So don't waste them. So one more yellow junction box. Again, we're going to have a look from up here to see if we can see it. And if we can't see it, we know it's on the inside. It's there. Watch that steam as well. We are going to get ad spawns now while we're doing the lava gates. We've got loads of time. So we might have to have a little bit of a focus on ads, depending on how they are acting. Let me out. Actually, we're going to go this way around. I saw an ad. I might try and keep him, actually. I think nothing's going to spawn with these still up, maybe. Not sure if that's a thing or not. I think he's going to have to go. Yeah, he's going to have to go. He's been annoying. Get his hand and we'll get him. There we go. Last lava gate. So after the last lava gate, what we're going to do is go straight up top. So see your chain. Know where your chain is. And what we're also going to do before we do that is hit a restock, actually. Do we have a restock on red? We do. The timer stops once you've done all the lava gates. And we're going to go up top to do the bosses. So hitting a restock now is a good thing to do. You might run out of ammo while you're doing this next bit. I think even with low expertise and low watch level there, you're going to be fine with this build. I really do. I don't think you're going to struggle too much. But we're going to do this from up here. We're going to take the RPG guy out first. He's the easier one to take out. One thing to watch out for here is most definitely the turret that goes down on the ground. That will shred through your shield. And it's a good idea to clear the ads and just leave you on the boss if any ads are being annoying. So you can have it. You're not timed now, so you can take as much time as you want. Take out any ads, just leave you in the boss. The boss will have a good 3 to 4 heals to go through. But if there's no other ads, if you do run out of ammo, you've just got to run down here, restock, and kill the boss. So you'll have all your memento trophies to run over to give you some survivability while you do that as well. There's some more spawns. Oh, you're just like right there. I think we're hitting him. Maybe get the shield away to do him. That sounded like you said a right rude curse word to me then. Like one I don't even use. That's what it sounded like. There's a turret. That's a nightmare. We're going to go for the boss now. We can kind of angle our shots so the turret don't get us. His grenade's not going to be a problem. Don't worry about that. We just got to get him rinsed through his medkits now. Elmo's is quite good here. If you get lucky where you get a shock mag as he goes through his medkit, you're going to disturb it. And we can just shoot that turret out, but it is quite tanky. It takes quite a lot of ammo. So I'd rather not. I'd rather just keep focusing the boss if we can. He's going to go for his first heal. Any moment now. There we go. Oh, I think we stopped him. No, there we go. So yeah, I've took my shield, but it's only on a 10-second cooldown, so no worries. Let the fire go. Get our shield back and go again.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
What I like about the elevated position, we can still get headshots on him. But we are going to run out of ammo. I've done this once without running out of ammo. If you wanted a secondary to finish him off, you could throw something else on. But we're just going to go down the opposite side, hit a restock.
Serious trauma detected.
Watch all the hazards. We do have memento trophies on the floor to pick up as we go. And we can either go back up top now with the ammo to carry on, or we can stay down here. I think there's a few ads about. So I might just play it safe. I'd recommend going back up top after you restock and just continue doing what you're doing. It will eventually stop healing himself. So you just got to keep on going until he stops doing that. Hopefully get a good angle so he doesn't... Where's that turret at? Okay, that's actually hitting us by the side there. I just noticed that quite late on. I was about to lose my armor. That's your biggest risk. Oh, he's in an awkward position there. Very awkward position. We're just going to have to grenade him, get him out. Don't think he's got another heal in him, though. Feel like he would have healed already. And there we go. Easy. Go and clear up on the ads.
Vital signs critical.
That's the last of them. This next bit is pretty much the same as before. In the lead up to the second encounter, we're just going to take our time, kill the ads. You get a lot of chungers here, but they're not a problem. Really, you'll be fine. Just take out chungers' backpacks. Do we have a restock, though? Did I miss the restock? We want to hit a restock. We definitely want to hit a restock. Got a feeling there might have been one as we pushed forward there, but... Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, easy area. Chungers, just shoot the backpack, get them gone. You get them going really, really quickly. Depending on where their grenades land, they sometimes don't even go through your shield, but this area is not a problem. Maybe just shoot that out so they don't get stuck by it. I'll try and push this spawn sometimes as well. You can get sandwiched, so be careful. There's 2 spawns, but I will try and push this top spawn. And the chungers will be random. They'll sometimes come out the top spawn, sometimes the bottom spawn. But if I can get them up here, it's quite nice. Use the memento stacks there to get us up here. I like it when the chungers spawn here. Especially when I have a shock mag. Oh, that's not the chunger, I thought it was. Just easy, close range, hit their backs very easily. Looks like he spawned down there though. Oh no, here we go. What I'm kind of aiming for by coming up here, just getting the chunker to spawn here, it's so easy to deal with. Not that they're that much of a problem anyway. There's got to be another one down here because they're in 2s. Did him in a mag even with this build. Get that backpack, they're easy. Have a spawn up here, was that? I might push this down here now. I think we're close to done. Unless we get another jungle spawn. Yeah, another spawn, let's go check it out. So you're not going to be your fastest solo run, but this ain't about speedrunning. This is about just nice, comfy, for people that just want to get this done solo or whatever. Nice and comfy.
Manual override.
We're done. Sniper Rally. So Sniper Rally, big problem. I'm hoping this works as well as it did the first time. Now, there's multiple things you can do for Sniper Rally. Sniper Rally is an issue because the snipers, just like in the raid, are going to one-shot you and make you unconscious right away. Revive Hive will work to get you back up, though, so that's good. But some people, what they'll do here is switch to an Oxidizer build, and they'll overcharge or just overcharge a pre-oxy or just pre-oxy, and in the Oxidizer when a sniper spawns, they will take out the snipers, not a problem. They'll then either finish the encounter with the Oxidizer build, or they will hot swap while the spawn's happening. What we're going to do is just going to take out these enemies first. You don't want to do anything before you take out these enemies anyway. For some reason, I just like to run up here to do it. Do this however you want. I forgot to restock again. I'm great at doing that. We might have to run back and get a restock, but I think it's just before this room anyway. We've got to run back in a minute to put a turret down. Because what we're going to do is put a turret down. And the turret is going to make snipers very easy. I already tried it once and it worked a dream. If it doesn't work a dream this time, I'll be sad. Okay, he's the last enemy though. Let's go and hit that restock that we missed. Oh, is there one in? Oh, that's the other side once we progress. Hit that restock because we're only on, I don't know how many rounds wrong. Got shock mag on right now. We'll go, this is where you'll swap to the oxidizer build if you wanted to do that method. But what we're going to do, excuse me, we are going to take the shield off and we're going to throw an assault turret on. And we're going to position the assault turret so the snipers focus it and we can just kill the snipers. And it, like I said, worked a dream when it did this before. Shout out to Stream Chat who suggested it. Okay, so where we're going to position this assault turret is just on this railing. Okay, it's going to be perfect position for it. And we're going to go spawn them in. And we're going to kill them. There's a little explodable on the right side you can shoot as well if you want to. But to spawn the snipers in, we just open this and we hit the valve. We have our revive hive. So if things go wrong here, we have that. And that lasts ages, the assault turret. So they're going to focus that assault turret. And we're going to focus them. There's the explodable. Now, I do keep going back into cover because I'm nervous about shooting them. That they got to focus on me at some point. But as you can see, how long I'm taking. I maybe swap to a sniper here if you want to. But it looks like they're not focusing me at all. They're on the turret. And we took ages. That's how you do Sniper Alley. And we don't have a shield at this point, so we're just going to use this piece of cover up here to finish off the encounter. Or the area, rather. So nervous on those snipers. I just keep thinking they're going to take a pop shot at me in a minute. The one thing I hate about the same ammo is shock when it's covering away. But we're done. We can destroy that turret because we are going to want our Crusader shield back for the other bit. And don't forget to do the fuse and the other switch because we need to lower the water. And we're nearly at the boss. Got 2 more areas before the boss. The next... Yeah, the next area is very easy. Nothing to worry about. You got a few chungers. It'll be very comfortable. Let's get that Crusader shield back on there. You are going to want this. Don't forget to hit a restock. There's 2 here. So for people like me, they thought about you. Best spot, regardless of the spawns, just tuck in here. Just kill. We're going to get lots of memento trophies to drop on the floor. We're going to ignore them for now, and we're going to use them when we do want to push up a little bit. Now, the chungers have spawned over there. They can sometimes spawn out of this door right next to us, which I prefer. I prefer the spawn of them to be closer, because it's easier to take control of. But, it's still easy if they're over there. Just keep shooting, they'll eventually die. It's hard to get the backpacks, which I'm trying to get. There's another chunga spawn that's going to happen too. I think that always happens further up. There's the spawn. There's the spawn we're waiting for. And that's the spawn where the chungus can come. And if they come there, it's nice and easy. Just focus their back. Make them explode. They go down super quick. I think we can start pushing forward now, though. So this is where some memento trophies are going to be nice. Keeping an eye on the back just in case we get a back spawn. I don't think we do. We've had the other chungus spawn, though. So now we're going to focus them. That's why the memento trophies are nice right now, because I'm looking at my bonus armor and I know I'm good. I can just focus them and not worry about the other things, and then we can go on to the other enemies. He's being annoying. Like, the shield's nearly dead. I'm kind of hoping they just destroy it. But it's not that important. And then the last spawn. Okay, so one more to go, and the next area is where you're going to struggle with low expertise, low watch level. It's another timed area, and it looks like you have a lot of time, but I'm doing it with less than a minute to go, and that's pushing. So this... yeah, this could be tricky. This is where you're going to want the blue striker build. If you're struggling. And you don't want to sit back too much here. You want to go for it. Watch the gas. I think we're doing okay on time. Probably got to be the same like the other runs I've done on this. Would be less than a minute. There's that many spawns. They can be different as well. I don't think all the spawns are the same. So sometimes you might get spawns a bit more favorable. Have you running around a little bit less? But if you don't do it in the time here, it's a fail. You got to restart the mission again. It sucks. And this is, like I said, where with low expertise and low watch level, it's going to be your hardest bit for sure. But Blue Striker will melt through these enemies so much quicker, which is why I recommend that if you're struggling. Approaching the final few spawns now, I think. Out of ammo. Well, that's a first. Oh.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh, that's a first as well. Okay. Let's get that shield back up. That's why you have a revive hive. That's the purple. That's why you focus purple as well. Oof. Okay. We're good. Purple's gone. Everything was so smooth then. I was like autopilot, just easy. And I missed the purple bar and hit a freaking restock. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is a PFE build, not a PF purple build. PF veteran build. They will rinse you. I'm glad I kind of shown you that because they need to be a priority. There we go. It's actually the quickest I did it as well. But that bit's got to be your hardest. Make sure you focus purple bars, whatever you do. They have to die. Like, I would have, rather than hit a restock then, I would have finished him with my secondary over hitting that restock and let him shoot me. We're up to the final boss. This is where we make some amendments to the build now to make this nice and easy. So it's the same build, but what we're going to do, you want to have a backpack. Bellstone Armory works great because the armor regen on the build. And I've got armor regen and crit damage as the rolls there. Most important thing really is adrenaline rush, I guess. We just want a different backpack because we need to use the catharsis mask. So we're throwing on a backpack with that, and then we're going to throw on the catharsis mask. Now this is going to be the trickiest part of your solo master. However, you do have a checkpoint, so if you die, you can keep on trying, which is great. You don't need to restart the whole mission. There's two ways of doing this boss fight. I'm going to show you the quicker way, but we'll discuss the slower way as we go. And the slower way is very easy. You'll keep the old build on for the slower way, or switch to this for the slower way. It doesn't really matter really out of the two builds. But what you want to make sure is that you sort your mods out. So let me just sort my mods out quickly. You want to get the PFE mods on. So I'm looking for the ones that are on the Chill Out Mask and Memento. So there's one. I'll get my other PFE mod on. That's a Chill Out Mask one. And then to keep it the same as before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the crit damage mod that I have on my knees. I'm going to put another PFE mod on. So we're still at the same PFE. And we're still at the same crit damage, I think, because of roll on the backpack. We are just losing a little bit of what Gilligard gave us, which I think was health. Or armor. Armor. But yeah. So this build, you'll see the stats are still the same, pretty much. Crit chance, 43, 120 crit damage. And the PFE is still 72%. We're just going to be running with the catharsis here, and I'll explain why we need that as we go. But once you've done those adjustments, you're ready to go. We're going to hit a restock. And we are going to keep the shield on for now. We're going to be hot swapping the shield out for a decoy as we go, and then we're switching back to the shield. And I'll explain all the timing of this. So we're going to run in, hopefully just run past these ads. And they don't block us, and we're going to take these out from here. So when you're fighting from here, keep one eye behind you. Because it will spawn out the train still, like now. Not that you have to worry too much. You're quite invincible. I think you get purple bars in this room as well, so be careful. Pretty sure I've seen the odd purple spawn. What the catharsis is doing, I'm sure people know, but as you take damage, it's going to drop a healing. All the armor regen on top of the catharsis is some chunky heals when that drops. And that's what it's doing for you. So more self-healing, which isn't needed for the ads. The reason why we're going for the catharsis is for the water phases that we have to do. Definitely the second water phase we have to do. It's a tricky one. But right now, we're just focusing on clearing the ads. We're going to try and keep one ad alive so we can hit a restock before we go into the first water phase. If we can do that, that'd be great. And I think we're at that point. So we're just going to run around. Hit a restock. See, if he was purple right now, we'd have been dead. This restock's annoying. Stand to the right, you can get it. And when we kill this ad, we'll enter the first water phase. This one's quite easy. Don't need to worry too much about this one. We're not going to aim. If you know what you're doing here, we're not going to aim to get all 4 corners done. I'm struggling to do that solo for some reason, but in a group I do it easily. I don't know what's going on. But all we're going to do is jump on the water, take out 3. You got to try and remember the one that you don't take out. So we're going to go far where it wants us to go. And once we've done far, I'm going to come close. And once we've done close, I'm going to go right. So the far right corner, I know still got lava in. But as soon as I see that spark, we're going to get off. And we're going to get in cover. And we're going to switch to a decoy. Okay. We're going to take this off for a decoy on. I'm just going to wait. Take a medkit. As soon as the ad spawn comes in, we want to be going for a water. We can throw the decoy out now. Just watching for the ad spawn. And this is where the catharsis is crucial. We might die here. We might die here. We might not, though. So we go straight to the water. The catharsis should keep us alive. Decoy should have helped. And we're going to spray him. Now, there's talk about a bug where if you don't empty the water didn't come back. So I am trying to empty the water on him here because of that. Now, I'm not sure if that's a thing, but you see the catharsis doing its thing. We've got to take it down, but we're going to have a hive, so we're good. Now, when we get up with a hive, we're going to get back to the position we were before. We're going to barrel roll, drop another decoy, and we're just going to get safe. So that bit's tricky. Now, if you don't want to do this bit, and you want to do it safer, you don't need to do water. Ignore the second water. You need to do the first one, but you don't need to do any more water. You can just... What the water does, it basically takes the damage resistance off the boss. So, if you don't cool him down with water, he is going to have so much damage resistance, you'll be doing hardly any damage to him at all. And it takes ages. So you can ignore the water phase, just kill all the ads, and just kill the boss very, very slowly if you want to. That's a very safe way of doing it. And recommend it if you're going to struggle with that water phase. That water phase is tough. The catharsis will keep you alive, but as you've seen, I took the down. I did it the first time I did it. We were okay, but I'm trying to empty the water as well. I'm not sure if that's still a thing or not. But people were saying if you didn't empty the water wouldn't come back later. And we want the water again later. But anyway, we've done that. We've done the second water phase. He's now taking full damage, which is why we're doing the water. And we just need to clear all the ads. So I keep the decoy on for now, and because I've not got a hive, I'm really going to take my time, use cover. And if anything, I'm in no rush to kill all the ads right now. Maybe this guy, because he's going to foam us and stand us up. But I just want that revive hive back. We want that safety net just in case. But it's quite easy at this point. We're just going to maybe take that rocket out over there. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Once the ads are gone, we're going to get the shield back on. Like, the shield going back on now would be okay, I guess. But I'm just going to use the decoy to keep the boss away from me while I kill ads. So that's my thought process here. Okay, he's in a good position. We'll throw another decoy over to him and try and get rid of that rocket guy, because he's just hit us square in the face. Our revive hive is back, so we've now got that again. So we're safe now. We're safe again. Spawn on us. Have to be a blue square above his head, wouldn't it? There we go. That's why we want adrenaline rush as well on the backpack. Bit of bonus armor there, so we can just tank him. But once all these ads are gone, it's just you against the boss. And that's what we're trying to do. Haven't seen a purple bar yet, which is good. I'm sure I've seen a purple bar spawn in here, though. So 100% if you see purple, kill it. You can pretty much tank those bombardiers. I try and get out the way because it looks scary. Loads of armor goes. You come out of cover. If I had the revive hive, I know I'm good. I've got armor regen on the build. We've got the catharsis that'll heal us in a minute. And I've got medkits. Don't forget, you can always use your medkits. Again, a few unfortunate blue enemies, but he's finally done. We're going to have to look at another restock soon as well. I think we're coming to the end of the enemy spawns. Another blue bar, another blue enemy. Man, gave us quite a few. He's so annoying with that fire. When the catharsis kicks in, another reason we're using the catharsis, it'll ignore the status effect, which is nice. But I think that's the last ad, and we're done with the ads. Yeah. So now what we want to do is just let that decoy go and get our shield back. What we can do while that's happening, get your crossbow out. Just fire some crossbows at his head or his chest, whichever you prefer. I'm going to go chest because I probably miss his head more than I hit it. And this will just help you crack him a little bit quicker. Not needed at this point, but if, you know, you might as well... Don't kill yourself with it, oh my! Oh boy. Okay. We're going to ignore the crossbow for now because the hive. We're going to switch to a shield. He caught us with the... He caught us with the flame as we were firing. That's exactly what just happened. And then we crossbowed our cover. Okay, we're just going to shoot him. And we can use a shield at this point to shoot him. I did a run before this recording and it went so freaking smooth. I'm showing you room for error now. I'm showing you room for error. I just noticed one more ad still as well. Okay, I noticed him, but we really need ammo. So let's go and get that ammo. Okay, we've got 60 seconds on the hive. We're going to go for it, though. We're fine. At this point, it's a done deal. You just want to keep on shooting him in the chest. If you want to fire more crossbows and not kill yourself, then that's advisable. You'll crack his chest soon. I think we've already cracked it. We've already cracked it. There we go. The crossbows worked. So you'll notice his health is coming down. When you notice his health is coming down, the best position for you to be in is over here because there's going to be one more water phase. Once his health comes down far enough, you're going to want to water him again to keep the damage. Now, you'll know when you need to water him because the damage numbers will go very, very low. But also, there's going to be a green light. So you can just look at the damage numbers. That's going to tell you. So you notice I'm going like 240 crits. When that goes down to about 18k crits, or just very, very low numbers, which is about now, you know you need to look for a light. Which is now. So the light is over here. This is where we want the hive and the catharsis to do its magic again. Because he is going to be shooting you. But we want to get him off. Now, we don't need to empty all the water this time. Even if that is still a bug. It doesn't matter. It's the last time we need the water cannon. So, as soon as you see the damage numbers go up off the water, you're good to come off it. Which they may have already come up. I think they've already come up. So, that's it. Easy as that. And we finish him. Now, the shield is tanky, but he is going to take it. So make sure you cover. And as I've explained before, let him destroy the shield. Don't let it regen itself. Because if he destroys the shield, the countdown on the cooldown is a lot quicker than the full regeneration. You can also just blind fire him while it's coming back. Get out the way of that bombardier, and we're good. I took out his backpack. I think I've actually took out his backpack. That's the first time I've seen that. He's not stinging me. I didn't think we could. Jobs are good enough. You kill him, you're finished with the solo master. I've shown you a few things not to do as well. But yeah, that's very straightforward solo master mission. And the build works grand. Thanks again for the shout out. With chat helped a lot with recording this, with the turret on Sniper Alley, the catharsis suggestion. But yeah, you don't have to do the water. If you're struggling with the water, because that is going to be a tricky situation doing the water, especially the second one, you can just take forever there. Don't worry about the second or third water. Just clear the ads and keep on shooting him. It'll be very, very low damage. It will take a long time, but you'll kill him. So if you want to skip the water part, you can do. I did this in about 48 minutes before. This one was 52. I think if I was just focusing on this and not recording, not talking, I reckon that's about a 30 to 40 minute run with that strategy. Quite easily, quite comfortably. Yeah, hope it's helpful. If it is, like video, subscribe, comment. As always, thank you for watching.